afternoon, everyone, and welcome to an exciting new journey as we follow Connor Skaggs, who has been traded to the Legends. First game today, so let's jump right into his highlights. Unfortunately, we did run into a technical difficulty with our home plate camera, so for this game, we will be watching it from the third base angle. However, we do get a nice angle of the dugout. So Connor gets a little bit of love from the coach and an awkward exchange of hand gestures. Not sure if they wanted to do a dab, a fist bump, or a handshake, or a high five, but it's all good. It's a new team, a new coach, a new Connor. We just got to find a rhythm. That's what we're here for. And Connor is on deck, and he slams the bat weight down, ready to go to work. And Connor, first at bat, hits it deep in the outfield, brings one runner home for one RBI for an easy double. And his new teammate brings Connor to third, and for a split second, Connor believes that the shortstop will get him out at third and slides, but then says, those little piggies are at the market. This one's running all the way home. And Connor at bat with his first strike, rips it hard, and then a strike two, again, whole body twist. Decides to let that one ride so that he can center himself. Gets ready, hits a hard grounder to third, who fumbles the ball to give Connor just enough time to reach first. And back on defense again at third base, Connor attempts but gets blasted in the wrist, but thankfully Noah provides excellent backup and prevents the runner from advancing to third. And the manager and the physician come out to check on Connor's wrists, and Connor says, you know what, I'm good, I'm just going to push on through. And Connor immediately makes up for that error by making quick work of the grounder and fields it to first with years to spare. And another bouncing grounder, and Connor makes quick work of it, but unfortunately throws a little too wide. And we switch back around to offense as Connor approaches the plate, getting settled in, and the umpires start to look a little suspicious here as he hesitated to give the go-ahead. And Connor gets rigged up and ready, hits it into the outfield, but the umpire for some reason wants to hold up the play, and even the pitcher's holding up his hands like, hold up, let's take a pause here. And as they have a little powwow, and the pitcher just pats the umpire on the back. I'm a little suspicious of that relationship. They might be in cahoots, as the umpire signals Connor to come back on home plate. And of course, Connor, being the no-nonsense man that he is giving him a few choice words. Chief among them is, you can't stop me, as the umpire waves away, not wanting the smoke, and as Connor looks back, tells him, you're going to get it. And the umpire points at Connor as if to say, let's see what you got. And like Amazon's same-day delivery, immediately got what he asked for, as Connor hits it into deep left field for an easy standing double. And after that previous complicated inning, nothing could be more simpler than a sweet hit, bringing Connor in for an easy run. And as the boys head back to the dugout, getting confirmation from their teammate, easy work. Easy work. And Connor's on third, makes quick, easy work of the grounder, sprints back to third for a forced out. And they keep testing Connor on third, and he says, you know what, I will oblige. Fields it and throws it to second for a forced out, but couldn't make the double play. And again with another grounder to Connor, who drops to his knees to make sure he catches it, but decides to hold the ball and not chance an error. And who can blame Connor for trying to get yet another grounder, but has great situational awareness and drops to the ground so his teammate can attempt the play. And another beautiful display of fielding, a grounder, should be textbook, scoops it up off the hop and makes the forced out. And so we switch back around on offense. Connor at the plate, gets settled in as the pitcher winds up, and he lets it pass as it gets a rhythm. And again, Connor grips it and rips it, almost rips his own head off his shoulders. He can feel that one. Tries to give himself some chiropractor care, steps out of the box, takes a breather, And now trying to get settled back in, but unfortunately hits it right off the tip into the pitcher's glove. And up for a rematch after yesterday's devastating loss, as he fist bumps the catcher and he tells him that last hit was a fluke. I got something for you. Get ready. And Connor settles in and the pitcher winds up. Hits it deep in the left center field. For a 2-run homer! Oh my goodness! It finally has happened. His teammate finally realized that when nobody else is moving, loses all sense of reality as Connor approaches home plate, and then the end result is a well-deserved celebratory beating from his teammates as they smack him in the head and body as he makes his way to the dugout. Now, I'm all out of breath after that one. I'm just an announcer, so you may be asking yourself, where are we going to go from here? Well, I'll tell you, Connor still has something in the tank, and he hits it deep in the left field. Everybody holds their breath again for another homer, but falls just short and hits the fence. And Connor rounds first base to go to second, and the outfield tries to get him out at first and overthrows it, and Connor turns back around, makes his way to second, and his teammate is able to make it all the way home for an unexpected RBI. And Noah at the plate, hungry to bring Connor home for an RBI, hits it for a single, bringing Connor all the way home. Back on defense, Connor on third makes a great adjustment for the hop, but just can't make the throw to first. So we switch it back around on offense, Connor at the plate. This one, nothing too special, just a nice clean grounder to shortstop. And unfortunately for him, makes a wild throw, and Connor is able to make it to first safely. And Connor on first base makes his way to second, tries to slide, but unfortunately gets forced out. And what a spectacular display of performance by Connor with 1 home run, 4 runs, 3 RBIs, 3 doubles, 2 singles, and 4 forced outs. We are all done here. See you on the next one.